So now the last thing to do with our Google Drive presentation is to make sure that it is transitioning and functioning the way we expect and actually looks the way we envision, and then share our presentation with others. So to start, we'll go up to Present, and you have little option here of the drop down present from the beginning, or if you only wanted to view a segment of the presentation, whatever slide you were on, you could click present and it would start showing you the presentation from there. But since we're already at the beginning and we want to see it the entire way through, we'll go from present from beginning. And so here you can see the first slide comes up, and now we have a couple of options as how we view the presentation. We can either click play for the presentation to go automatically, or we can click next to view one slide at a time. I'll try it starting out with the play function and see how I like it. You can see the transitions in there. And that actually looks great. I'll pause it here and then I'll advance the next slide using the arrow key for next to see the last one. And that looks great. But let me just double check the third one. So I'll do previous to go back a slide and then go back one more. And yes, now that I know that I'm completely satisfied with this presentation, I can close it by going up to the X and closing down there. And then I can go to share my presentation. Now you can see that there's actually a share option right here. And when you click that, it brings up the same information as if, let's tab this up and close this. It brings up the same information if you were to go over to File and Share. So you can see everything is exactly the same. So you have two options of how you go about sharing or bringing up the share feature. Now you can see the share settings gives you a link to share, and then share link via, and you have email, you have Google Plus, you have Facebook, and you have Twitter, which you can share, are platforms you can share your presentation on. But who has access to this presentation? If this is supposed to be a presentation that you want others to view, you want to change the access to anyone with the link. This way you would send the link to individuals or provide the link to individuals and they would be able to see what you've created. And if you change that there, you'll click save. And I actually want that feature because I want to be able to share this link in a Word document. One other option you have to share is, because this is linked to your Google account or your Gmail account, you can enter the names or email addresses of individuals you have listed in your contacts feature, and it will send an email to those individuals which contains this link. So you can send it to a group of individuals, or you can use the link to provide it to an abundance of individuals. So you can see the link is already highlighted here. So I'm going to use my mouse and right click, copy the link, and then I can move this back up and click done, because now I have the information I need to share it. So I'll go into my Word document, and as you can see here, I have Intro to Google Presentations. So I can either add the link in two fashions. One is I can go to the next line and I can do Control V to paste the link there. You can also highlight the text to make it in a nice, neater fashion. Highlight the text, go up to Insert, go to Hyperlink, and then add that same address by using Control V there and OK. And now you can see that the text is a hyperlink to it, and that presentation text in that box is the exact same text that we have here. So if you enter there, you can see they're both hyperlinked to content. This one actually gives you a better description of what that content is versus this one just saying a Google Doc presentation. So you have two variations of how you use that content. But I want to show you that these links actually work. So I'll go back up to the Google presentation and I'll actually close it down. So remember, all changes are saved in the drive already. So I can click the X button. You can see that it's still up in my presentations here, but I also want to close that just to make sure that I've done this correctly. I'll go back to my document, and to open a hyperlink in Microsoft Office Word product, you'll need to hit Control or hold down Control while you click with the mouse at the same time. And now you can see, here it is opened up the Google Drive presentation. And again, you have the two options of advancing the slide using the next and or previous function, or you can advance the slides, hit play to advance the slides automatically on your behalf. And that is how you view and share your presentations.